What's going on, you guys? Wow. Just seen an interview with Trail Boxing. Mickey Bay was on there, pretty much exposing TMT, PBC, Floyd Mayweather, the whole group, what have you, right? And he revealed quite a bit in this interview. And this is something that's been kind of circulating throughout the boxing community for a little minute now, with PBC and how they really doing things over there and, what's really going on. And that interview was alarming, man. It was good. It was really, really good. Mickey Bay was willing to reveal all in this interview. And it was so good that I literally had to stop like halfway and just to come talk this up real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and get back to it because it was that damn good. But he talked about quite a bit, you guys. Of course, his career. He missed about good 6-7 years of his prime years of just, fights just not being made, and the thing is, Mickey Bay was supposed to be one of the promising young fighters. He was he was supposed to be that guy, but he got mismanaged. He was managed by Al Heyman. No, of course, originally he said he was with Jay Prince in Top Rank. And he said they was good to him. He said Jay Prince was good to him. Jay Prince had a vision for him. Jay Prince was going to make him a champion in 10 fights, but he got impatient and he wanted to go over there to PBC with Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, because he thought the grass was greener on the other side, and which ended up being a mistake. And we all live and learn from our mistakes in life. Really, what I want is for fighters to watch this interview. That's what I really want. I want young fighters to go back and watch that interview on Trail Boxing, because that was a very informative interview for young fighters to not make mistakes that guys like Mickey Bay made. It was a really, really good interview, man. He said that Leonard Ellaby has literally no control over there at all whatsoever. Even though Leonard Ellaby was the only guy that seemed to really care about his situation when it was at his down point, when it was falling down the hill for him. Leonard Ellaby seemed like he was the only one that really cared, because Leonard Ellaby was the one that always had to be the bearer of bad news for him. And but he said Leonard Ellaby has no control. He said Leonard Ellaby got to ask Floyd Mayweather to buy a damn car. And yeah, he also said that Floyd Mayweather did take care of him early on. He took care of him really well, gave him money. He said Floyd Mayweather really do take care of a lot of people. He looks out for a lot of people. He got a really big heart, but he also kind of got like a little evil streak to him too. But yeah, it was a really good interview, guys. I think everybody should check it out. I definitely think that young fighters should watch this interview. This is almost a must for a young fighter. You got to watch this interview just so you won't make these same mistakes, because the interview that I got on the channel with a former fighter was a good friend of mine, Jermaine White. He made a mistake as well, just being mismanaged, not going with the people that has your best interest in mind. That's important for a fighter. That's very important, because Mickey Bay was supposed to be one of the guys that we supposed to be talking about. But bad management decisions, bad, just everything, that matters. The behind the scenes stuff, who you got take care of your career, that really matters, man. And yeah, really, really, really good interview, man. I mean, shit. He said that Floyd Mayweather Sr. is like a drill sergeant. He's militant, but he's a really solid dude, really solid guy. What else he said real quick? You guys go have to watch it, because I didn't even watch the whole thing. It's damn near 3 hours. But what else he said that was really revealing? He said that early on that Floyd Mayweather, of course, he was younger at the time and he was still kind of doing his career. And he said it was just a hobby for Floyd. He said there's no real structure over there. There's no real this and there's no real that. He's just a bunch of people doing shit, basically. And basically, to close it out, because I don't want to make this too long, I just want you guys to go watch it. This goes back to what I was saying about Tank Davis. What you go do? Because what they're doing over there with you, and I know it's Floyd Mayweather, and I think highly of Floyd Mayweather, like most. But we gotta call them out too. You know what I'm saying? For their bullshit, for the wrongdoings. We gotta call them out for it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta call them out for it. We can't just, that's fucked up what happened to Mickey Bay, man. And now he's going to a fight at 38 years old with Tevin Farmer. Hopefully he can get the job done. I'm rooting for him, just after just hearing the story, because a lot of people don't know Mickey Bay's story. A lot of people probably just don't know about Mickey Bay. And if you do know about him, you probably know that he lost a close fight to George Kambosos. Actually, he also mentioned George Kambosos. He said that Mickey Bay was supposed to be brought in as the guy who was a fading fighter past his prime and all that, but George told him, like, man, you was a lot tougher than I thought, man. What the hell, all that shit. It was a really good interview for Mickey Bay, man. Really solid dude. I mean, I think the whole intentions behind the interview was to just bring awareness. That's what I got from it. But it was really almost cringeworthy just hearing it. That basically, just close it out, you guys. All these network fans, these PBC fanboys, and like I said, I'm not pro Top Rank, pro DAZN, pro Matchroom. I'm not none of that. I'm pro boxing. But you got a lot of people that's caught up into this pro PBC shit. And PBC, based off of some of the stories that I heard from some people, a lot of boxing fans will step in the line of fire for that brand. And that's all I'm gonna say. Go check out the interview on Trill Boxing Talk. It's a really good one. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.